Huron County Community Library, a destination for all ages.
Hey guys, it's Miss Char. I'm here to share a fun Valentine story and craft with you today. So our story is going to be the Yuckiest, Stinkiest, Best Valentine Ever. It's by Brenda A. Ferber with pictures by Tedd Arnold and with permission to read it to you today from Penguin Publishers. Leon had a crush, a secret crush, a dreamy crush, a letter cut in line at the water fountain crush. And today, Leon planned to proclaim his love. It would be the best Valentine's Day ever. Leon cut a big red heart out of construction paper. He added arms, legs, and a face. What a sweet Valentine. He turned it over and wrote, like dear Zoe Maloney, I love you. Love, Leon. But when Leon tried to put it into an envelope, the Valentine jumped out of his hands. Please, you can't tell Zoe Maloney you love her. Like I can't? Why not? It's disgusting. That's why not. It's mushy and gross and just plain yucky. But I thought Valentine's Day was all about love. Ha! Valentine's Day is all about candy. I'm talking candy hearts, chocolates, caramels, the works. And with that, the Valentine leaped out the window and ran away. Wait, come back! But the Valentine ran faster, calling, love is yucky, stinky too. It'll turn your brain to goo. Down the road ran the Valentine. After him ran Leon. They came to a playground where some boys were playing basketball. Help! Leon wants to give me to his secret crush. Ew, said the biggest boy. Gross, said the middle-sized boy. Cooties, said the littlest boy. Like, you don't understand. Zoe Maloney is like my one true love. Pipe down. You give me to Zoe Maloney and we'll be the laughingstock of the whole school. And on he ran, calling, love is yucky, stinky too. It'll turn your brain to goo. Through the park ran the Valentine. After him ran Leon and the boys who were cheering wildly for the Valentine's escape. They came to a field where some girls were playing tag. Help! Leon thinks he's in love with Zoe Maloney. How cute, said the biggest girl. How adorable, said the middle-sized girl. How romantic, said the littlest girl. But does Zoe Maloney love you back? Leon froze. He had no idea. She had picked him to be on her kickball team once. Was that love? Like Zoe Maloney, does love me, I think. The Valentine shook his head. Love is nothing but trouble, kid. Stick with candy. It's a sure thing. And on he ran, calling, love is yucky, stinky too. It'll turn your brain to goo. Into town ran the Valentine. After him ran Leon, the boys and the girls who were hoping to see true love triumph. They came to a fountain where some teenagers were hanging out. Help! Leon wants to give me to Zoe Maloney, and he's not even sure she loves him back. That's bold, said the biggest teen. Oh, that's risky, said the middle-sized teen. That's nothing, said the littlest teen. I can find out if Zoe Maloney likes him. My brother's best friends with Sam Samuelson, whose cousin is Riley Richards, who lives next door to Lindsay Lewis, who plays on the same soccer team as Zoe Maloney. I had no idea love was so complicated. Ha ha ha! Love is fleeting, kid. You'll forget about Zoe Maloney before summer vacation. And on he ran, calling, Love is yucky, stinky too. It'll turn your brain to goo. Around the corner ran the Valentine. After him ran Leon, the boys, the girls, and the teens who were curious to see how this whole mess would turn out. The Valentine dashed inside Sugarman's candy shop, where he slammed into a girl with hair sleek as sunshine, eyes bright as the ocean, and freckles like perfect specks of sand. Zoe Maloney! Zoe Maloney looked at Leon. Then she looked at the Valentine. Leon held his breath. A smile spread across Zoe Maloney's face. Leon's heart soared. Just then the Valentine noticed Zoe Maloney's Valentine. Sweet! Zoe Maloney's Valentine giggled. The boys said, Whoa! The girls said, Oh! The teenagers said, Way to go! Hey, like you're in love too. At last, the Valentine was speechless. But as everyone feasted on fancy chocolates, caramels, and candy hearts of all colors and sizes, the Valentine could be heard whispering into the taffy ears of his beloved. Love is yummy. Love is divine. Won't you be my Valentine? They all agreed it was the best Valentine's Day ever. The end. That's one of my favorite Valentine stories. It's just silly enough. So I thought, since it was going to be Valentine's Day, that maybe we would make a little craft that goes along with it. This craft was taken from the Crocotac website. I love all the printables that are there. I do have directions for this one. If you come in to pick it up, you're going to get a template that looks like this. You're going to get the directions so that you can see how to make it if you can't follow along with me. You're going to get some candy, because you know it does say stick with candy, it's a sure thing. And then you're going to get inside your candy bag is the piece of string that you need to hang your wreath with, okay? So it's super simple. You're going to color your hearts and things. Don't worry about coloring this because you have to color it on the back, okay? And then you're going to color your hearts. And I would suggest that you go ahead and color both sides, okay? Just because when you do stand it up like this, when you turn, it kind of swings around, so you're going to see both sides of that, okay? So color both sides of your heart. Then you're going to just want to take your scissors and cut everything out. Super, super, super simple. And I'm not going to show you every single step, but I'm going to show you those that I think you might need help with, okay? I hope you're all getting your Valentines ready. I don't know if you still do that at school or not, but that used to be one of my favorite days at school. We would always make a Valentine box and always make special Valentines for everybody. Okay, so when you get that done, it's going to be a circle just like this. You're going to go ahead too and cut out your hearts at the same time. When you get to this part, you're going to want to fold it in half on those gray lines. See how those gray lines are? I don't know if you can see it here, but you'll be able to see it when you look at your template. You're gonna take it on that gray line and you're gonna fold it straight across, okay? Get it kind of nice and even if you can. Okay, once you have that done, it's gonna be easy to cut, okay? So you're gonna cut, see how it makes triangles? You're gonna cut on each of those triangles, each of the gray lines that make a triangle, okay? All right. When you open it up, you're still gonna have to make a couple of cuts. Okay, so open it up. And where your crease was, that's where you need to cut, okay? So cut that line just as well, making another triangle on each side, okay? So that it looks like that. Then you're gonna turn it over and you're gonna fold it back, just like this, so that it's on those lines, okay? So fold it back like this, fold the tip, and the tip is what you're going to either glue or tape to the back, okay? I'm just gonna, for purposes right here today, I'm just gonna tape it real quick so that you can see it. And you're gonna wanna let it stay curved. That's what makes it stand out. Okay. It would be easier if Miss Char could get a piece of tape to stay without bunching up. All right, there we go. All right, so you're gonna take your tape. If you get too much, cut it off. That happens. Okay. All right, that makes your little curve, okay? So you're gonna do it until you get all of them done, okay? If you want to, where the solid is here, as you do each of those, that's gonna leave a little space in between. I went ahead and drew some hearts in mine. You can leave it just plain if you want to, or you can go ahead and draw some hearts in there too if you want to. Go ahead and cut your hearts out. And when you get ready to do your string, all you do with your string is, once you have all of these folded back and glued into place, you're gonna find whichever side you want to be your bottom, and you're going to take the string on the back side and you're gonna tape it in place on the bottom, okay? So just take a piece of tape, or you can glue it if you want to, but tape will hold it better for the string. And you're gonna wanna go ahead and just tape it into place. Bring it up straight across and go ahead and whatever's left over, just make your loop. Okay, okay, you're gonna make a loop on the back to hang it with, and just go ahead and tape that loop in place and make sure that it's good and tight, okay? You want your string to be tight. You want your loop to be able to hang things on. Then just go ahead and cut out your hearts. I went ahead and put the string down and taped the big heart on top of the string, and then tape the little heart on top of that, okay? So that it looks like this, okay? I don't know if you can see it or not. And then as it moves, it'll twirl, and you'll have a very nice decoration for Valentine's Day. All right, if you have any questions or anything, just check your directions. If you still can't get it from that, don't hesitate to call. I would be happy to walk you through it. I hope you have a very happy Valentine's Day.